Hello everyone, we are the team number 3 of the materia of the Lengua y Cultura Extranjera subject, made up of González Ábalos Maite Abigail, Cepeda Valdés Jorge, Fabela Escamilla Gerardo Isaí, Chávez Luis Fernando, Treviño Álvarez Eric Iván, and Ramírez Valladares Milton Michel. To present the topic of subcontracting of the PIA and the HK group.
Hello, my name is Eric Outsourcing. Outsourcing is a common practice in the field of administration that aims or obtain anything the living of certain type of service of the specialized third parties as a say as a volume significantly the labor field or in the government.
Out, Outstanding has become as very important to improve effi- efficiency and reduce cost. Companies as outsource non-core activities such as accounting, customer service, or software development. Mm. Using the public sector, outsourcing has been adopted a highway to improve the effect and high quality and service. Governments outsource service such as infrastructure constructions, information technology management as and health administration public. And for this reason, debates have been generated about the privilege of government factors and social responsibility. Evolution. Outsourcing has gone from behind and practice focus and cost reduction to a strategic more oriented towards innovation has collaboration. Companies are incredibly looking of offer efficient service, but also creative ideas and innovate solutions.
Okay, I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages of sourcings. Bueno, okay, starting with the positive part. Number one, no need to hire employees with subcontractations. I can pay for savers, abstain as contractors, is avoiding employees to the organizations, which represents significant savings from benefits to trainings. Access to largest talent pool. With hiring and employees, you might only have access to a small pool of local talent and yes, easy and faster way. Many companies I have discovered of sourcers gives them access to staff in various parts of the world. Specialist help requires it making sense broader the search. Number three, lower labor cost. Consider each company has particular reasons for leaning towards these chains and managing lower costs. The goal is not a change quality for price, but of sourcing after allows you to get the best of the worlds. Be searchings and global talent pool in easy finds, the right peoples and the right price. Next. Okay, after the advantages, now we continue with the negative part. Number one, lack of control. Three three many reasons for including the fact that freelancer is often hiring instead for employer and sites the person is not working on the sites and it can be difficult to mind the level of monitoring than desires that shows the lack of control than can occur. Number two, communications problems. These don't always come into play once one of the biggest potential drawbacks we consider are it's poor communications. I can also be reasons for different time zone, different communications method, and amongst others, three could be some reasons. Number three, quality problems. Despite us benefits of sourcing, I cannot be considered successful if you re- receive the quality for expects otherwise will be disappointment. This is not a site you can effectively outsource particular tasks, but you should discuss the expected quality at the front and something very important for good quality performance to the be same is to pay attention to good trainings. Yeah.
Okay, in this part, I'm going to talk about a specialist service. Subcontracting, also known as outsourcing, is a common practice in Mexico, especially in areas such as manufacturing, technology, and service. This is how it's applied in the workplace. Um, well, in number one, uh, in this part of legal framework. In Mexico, subcontracting is regulated by the federal labor law and the social security law, as well as by tax provisions. It is important to comply with these regulations to avoid possible penalties. The number two, contracts companies that wish to outsource service must enter into contracts with other companies specialists in those services. These contracts should clearly set out the responsibilities of both parties, payment terms, deadlines, and other relevant details. The number three, registration with the aims. According to the latest reforms to the federal labor law and the social security law, companies that engage in subcontracting must register with the Mexican Social Security Institute. The number four, labor and tax responsibilities. Although a company outsource part of these activities to another company, it is still responsible to its employees in labor and tax terms. That is, you must ensure that the labor rights of subcontract workers are respected and comply with the corresponding tax obligations. Number five, social security and benefits. Subcontract workers must receive the same benefits as direct employees of the company, including social security, labor benefits, and access to training. The number six, audits and supervision. Companies that outsource service often conduct periodic audits to ensure that the outsourced company meets quality and compliance standards.
Outsourcing in the automotive industry. The company outsources a variety of activities from component manufacturing to logistics and distribution. Amazon. Amazon is a leader in e-commerce and cloud service, with much of its information technology infrastructure outsourced through Amazon Web Service. Offers a wide range of iCloud service, from storage and computing to artificial intelligence and data analysis.
In subcontracting, the personal outsourcing model can be potentially beneficial for a company with the intention of centralizing in an activity that facilitates its development. However, there are a large number of companies that can apparently offer the same service, causing confusion when choosing. And below we mentioned the 5 common mistakes that can lead to failure when hiring outsourcing service. Number one, not establishing high the cost benefit. The choice of your service provider must at least contemplate compliance with the activity designed in any of the following two scenarios. One, lower cost than the conventional one with a quality comparable to the usual of or higher. Similar cost conventional one with superior quality. Um, when Remember that outsourcing companies generally offer service that will be covered, be trained personnel and experts in the field. So it is essential to establish cost benefit. Number two, decide on the price, collect data on possible companies that meet your needs and compare prices. However, keep in mind that there are companies that offer service at a very low cost, but that might engage in deceptive on unfair practice. In number three is not delimiting functions. The most common tasks to outsource are those that involve the human resources, the department, and the accounting part, regardless of the assignment area. Before contracting with an external company, clearly establish the activities that the supplier will carry out and that it adapts to the needs. The benefits obtained from contract must be measurable. Next, please. And number four, reluctance to change. There are large number of myths and sensation around businessmen and conscious quality, a high feeling of opposition to the change. One of the main being the loss of control at work. The manager should cautiously assume that there has only been a transfer or of management in an area and that they will continue to assume control of it. Um, Number five, lack of communication between the supplier and the areas of the company. The absences of clear relationships between supplier and company general internal problems that eventually led to failure establish the firm a lines of communication between you and the supplier for the benefits of both parts. The success of company after outsourcing a service is mainly linked to the analysis of the supplier company and itself. Um, this is all from us. Thanks. Next. Um, Thank you for your time.